P-O-W-E-R. And just in case you all missed that, let me spin it back like a DJ. P-O-W-E-R. I was searching for a power that could guide me through my darkest times and give me the one thing that I needed the most: direction. I was searching for a power that could take my dreams and, like a mango tree bearing sweet fruit, see them come to fruition. But like an infant with a childlike curiosity, I had questions. Was this power invincible as in impossible to destroy, or invisible as in impossible to see? But like the fingers on my hand, I somehow knew it was not an illusion. All I had to do was find, keep, and treasure that power. After all, it was my decision. 'Cause see, once upon a time, if you'd asked me, can we go to church on Sunday? I'll be like, no, no, no. But I'll catch you in the club next Friday, and I'll be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause see, back then, all I could do was teach you how to dag it, teach you how to dag it, and walk it out, and walk it out, and walk it out. But if you had asked me about a verse or scripture in the Bible, I was filled with nothing but doubt. My inner soul was in need of soil tilling, cultivation, water filling, irrigation, sun beaming, harvestation. My inner soul was in drought. So convinced that my way would find me, give me the solution and secure remedy to all my situations, I really thought I had it figured out. Still couldn't understand, still couldn't find a reason, still couldn't see why so many about that power from the mountaintop were willing to scream, sing, and shout. And though it took a while, I soon came to realize that that great, unshakable, unmistakable, unbreakable power I could not live without. So in search of that power, I went from place to place, shook a hand here, shook a hand there, only to be met by unsure faces in an unfamiliar place. Just as lost as I was, the blind leading the blind in search of that power, we found no trace. Something in me telling me to pick up the pace, 'cause see, times are wasting. I was steadily losing my patience. I was steadily losing my balance. Swaying side to side, had to decide, time to decide, could it be forever stuck on that so-called fence? Getting tired of their think-sos, I know-sos, definitions of this power to me still made no sense. All I felt was a little guilt, 'cause it left no dent to my conscience. I mean, it's been I lost count, it's been so long I lived in its absence. So I figured, what difference would it make if I lived in its presence? Besides, what would such a great power have to do with the man who felt his value was no more than 50 pence? So like that one disciple in this great power, I chose to deny. Question: so how can I deny the power that sent Moses to Egypt and demanded from the Pharaoh, set my people free? So how then could I deny a power that from the plain ground took the earth, turned to mud, made that blind man see? So how then could I deny a power that said, for he who has not sinned, cast the first stone, if not, leave that woman be? So how then could I deny a power that even when I neglected, rejected, and disrespected it, it still found a way to forgive me? So how then could I deny a power that when the world could only see the worst in me, it was able to see the best in me? So this is the power that I've been searching for? Is that what you're telling me? If that's the case, then X marks the spot to this great power. Please sign me up. For it's time to be a better man. For it's time to give thanks to him. To this great power, I'm accepting it, because I am done with being chained up. Because what I sought to find, I've come to find. When I could not decide, it stood by my side. Now I'm proud to say, by this power now I do reside. And by its laws, rules, and teachings, I will abide. So take your mark, get set, let's go straight to the mountaintop. You see me running. And at the top of the mountain, about that power, you hear me screaming, singing, and shouting. Now pressed down, shaking together, and running over. My blessings I haven't stopped counting. Because ever since I found that great, unshakable, unmistakable, unbreakable power, all my battles I've started winning.